Hello everyone. I'm recording today's video on a beautiful lake in Germany, and we will tap into strengthening the shoulders, the legs, our center, and we'll just get a well-rounded practice for the whole body. And before we start, let's go ahead and close our eyes for a few moments. As you close your eyes, you can choose any seat of your choice. Just make sure that you're trying to align your spine with the crown of the head stacked over your pelvis, the shoulders relaxed, the jaw soft, the tiny muscles around your eyes completely softened and relaxed. Bring your awareness to the breath. Observe your inhale. Feel how the lungs expand, how your rib cage widens. Maybe pause the breath for a short moment at the top of your inhale. And then as you exhale, release completely. Do that for a few more rounds, taking deep inhales and long exhales. On your next inhale, blink your eyes back open. Reach your arms out to the sides and then up overhead. Find a twist to your right side. Connect your left hand to the right knee. Take your right fingertips behind you. Push the fingertips into the ground and then take your left hand to oppose against the right knee, finding length on your inhale. And exhale, twist. Stay here, take another inhale. On an exhale, twist. With an inhale, take your head back to center. Release both arms, bring them back up overhead. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, twist to your left side. Right hand comes to the left knee. Left hand goes around. Fingertips grounding behind your hips. Pressing down into the ground through that left fingertip, finding length as you inhale. And exhale, your right hand and the knee are gently pressing against each other to help you rotate to your preferred amount. Take another inhale here. Exhale out. Inhale, come back through center, bring both arms up overhead. And then from here, we're just going to take the hands together in front of the heart. One more time, take a big inhale here. Exhale out. And come onto hands and knees. Taking a moment here just to turn your fingertips facing towards your knees, tuck your toes under, and then sway a little bit back and forth, warming up through the soles of the feet and bringing a little bit of stretch into the wrists and the fingers and the hands, making sure we stay safe as we continue to practice. That's it. Maybe keep your hips back and then see if you could go a little deeper by bending into the elbows. The wrists can lift up gently from the mat, but keep the fingertips grounded. Let's take one more breath here. And then go ahead, relax your hands, shake them out, turn them back, facing forward with the fingertips. And from here, untuck your toes. We're going to go ahead for a few rounds, cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly. Expand your chest, your heart, push it forward through the gate of your arms. Lift your gaze. Find the length, shoulders pull back. And as we exhale, push everything that connects to the mat into the ground. Round your upper spine, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale again, find that length and that opening. And exhale, rounding through the upper back body. Once more, inhale. Find that expansion in the front body. And as you exhale, rounding through the upper back body. Awesome. Coming back into your neutral tabletop position. From here, go ahead to extend your right leg long back. Find a gentle sway back and forth so that you can tap into stretching the back of that right leg, especially the calf. Let's take one more breath here. Keep the hands as they are. Push firmly into the top of that left foot as you lift the right leg up. Trying to turn the right hip gently down so that your heel and your hip are in the long line at the same level. Now pressing firmly into the top of that left foot and into your right hand, you can release your left arm forward, finding a tabletop position with the extension of your arm and your leg. Keep your navel pulling up towards the spine, really reaching your fingertips and toes away from each other. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Go ahead, swap over to the other side. Left foot extends back, tuck your toes under, and then just press your heel back by swaying your body a little bit back and forth, finding that stretch through the back of that left leg. Good. And then go ahead and press into the top of the right foot to lift the left leg up high. Make sure that your toes are pointing down or pushing towards the back. And then keep your left hip gently rolling down to the ground so that you're not hiking your left hip up. You want to keep the right and the left leveled. Pressing firmly into your opened left hand, reach your right arm forward. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep fingers spread, toes pushing, and navel drawing to the spine. Take another big breath in here. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead, release hands and knee back to the mat. Take your hands just a little bit forward and lift your hips up. Find your plank pose. And then let's stay here, get adjusted to the pose. Fingers spread wide, shoulders pull back, navel to the spine, fronts of the legs engaged, and then pushing the heels back, trying to really create a nice, strong plank position here. Stay here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, bend your knees, push your hips back, find your down dog position. First down dog of this practice. Make sure that you have your fingers still spread nice and wide. Shoulder width distance, feet are hip width distance. And then see if you can lengthen your spine by pushing your chest back. Knees can bend any amount. You can pedal your heels down here if that feels great. Just take a moment here and do whatever you need to do to make this pose work for you right now. And then go ahead, look up towards the top of the mat and take a couple of steps, finding your way into forward fold Uttanasana at the top of the mat. As you come to the top of your mat, inhale, find halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. And with an inhale, bend your knees generously, spread your arms to the sides with a long back, lift all the way up to standing, hands overhead, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, hands together at the heart. Take a nice full deep inhale here. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And as you exhale, hands to the mat, step yourself back into your plank pose. Hold your plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, send your hips back and up. Find downward facing dog. Go ahead and roll your insides of the elbows forward. Give your shoulders some space. Make sure you can move your neck freely in between your arms. Bend your knees any amount. Push your chest back. Find the length in your spine. Take a full breath in here. Exhale out. Lift your heels up high and then take your right leg, reach it long back. Find length through the big toe. And as you exhale, look forward and then pull the right knee in towards your nose, your chest. Shift your weight over your hands. And exhale, push the leg all the way back. Inhale again, pull the right knee into the nose. Shift your weight over your hands. Exhale, push the right leg back. Inhale again, pull the knee forward. Look up to the top of your mat and then step your right foot up in between your hands. Push the feet firmly away from each other. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Find your warrior one variation, high lunge, with a lifted left heel. Shoulders are relaxed, fingers and arms are active. And then see if you can sink a little deeper. Make sure your right knee stays over your right ankle. Breathe here. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, go ahead. Shift forward. Find your airplane lunge. Reach your arms all the way back. Arms are parallel to your body. Fingers are widely spread. And then see if you can shift the weight even more into that right leg so that we lift off into our warrior 3. Lift your left leg up into the air. Breathe here. Shoulders are relaxed. Try to keep your left hip rolling down just like we did kneeling a little bit earlier. Push through the ball of that left foot. Keep your muscles in the front of that left leg engaged. Continue to pull the shoulders away from the ears. I know it's a long hold. Let's take one more breath in here. And then we're going to transition into standing, pulling that left knee up towards our chest. So pull the left knee in. Wrap your arms, your hands around the front of that left knee. And then come up into a nice one-legged Tadasana. Release your left ankle here for a little bit. Take one more breath in here. And as we exhale, hands to the hips, go ahead and extend that left leg out long in front of you. Engage your abdominals. Push through the ball of that left foot. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead, release the left foot down. Woo! Slide that in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And with an exhale, find Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift here, flat back. And as we exhale, stepping back into plank pose. Hold your plank. Breathe here. Strong in the fronts of the body, the front side of the body. And then drawing the navel to the spine, fingers spread nice and wide, shoulders relaxed, micro bend in your elbows. Good. Let's take one more breath. And bend your knees, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Full breath out. Lift your heels and then go ahead, extend your left leg long back. Push through the ball of that left foot. Ground your fingertips down. Try to keep your hip bones facing towards the floor. Big breath in here. And here we go. As we exhale, bend the left knee, pull it all the way up towards the nose. Shift your weight forward. And push your leg back again. Inhale, pull the left knee forward. Exhale, push it back. Extend. One more time. Pull the knee in towards the nose. Hold it here. Look up to the top of your mat. And then go ahead, step your left foot through in between your hands. Right heel is lifted high. Feet are engaged, pushing down into the ground. Inhale, lift yourself up into high lunge. Big breath here. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Relax your shoulders. Fully energized here through the back leg. The right heel is lifted nice and high. Let's take another full inhale. Exhale out. From here, transitioning into our airplane lunge hinge. From the hips, find that slant, that diagonal position of your front body, arms reaching back alongside your body, fingertips spread nice and wide. Find the shift of the weight into that left leg, and then lean even more forward, and with control, lift your right leg up into the air. Find your warrior three. Keep a micro bend in that left leg. Push through the ball of the right foot, and then see if you can align your right leg with your shoulders. It doesn't have to be. If your leg is here, that's totally all right. Eventually, over time, you'll be able to find more balance, lifting the leg up higher as you gain more flexibility and control. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And again, we're going to come up into standing, pulling that right knee in and through. Pull it up in front of your chest. Grab your hands around the top of that right knee. Stand up nice and tall. Go ahead. Move your right ankle in any way to release tension. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then go ahead, take your hands to the hips. Extend your right leg forward. Push through the ball of your foot. Keep your balance and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release your right leg all the way down. Good. Shake your legs, shake your feet. And let's go ahead and bring the big toes to connect. Keep some space between the heels. Inhale, arms reach up, sit low into your chair pose. Draw your navel to the spine, fingertips reaching forward, shoulders relaxed. Big inhale here. Exhale out. See if you can sit a little bit lower. That's it. 1 more breath here. And with an exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step your feet back, plank pose. Hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 more breath. Good job. From here, go ahead, find downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Exhale out. Rising up onto your toes. We're going to go for leg raises. See if you can make those really nice and slow with control. So the left heel stays lifted at all times. Shoulders stay leveled, pushing back and squared. As we inhale here, lift your right leg back. Extend through the ball of that foot. Lift the leg up high. And exhale, slowly release the right foot down to the ground. Switching sides, right heel stays lifted. Left leg pushes back and up. Chest pushes back. Shoulders stay squared. Exhale, release the left leg back down. Push through your hands. Inhale, right leg slowly rises back and up. On your exhale, release the right leg back down. Inhale here, left leg rises. Exhale, release. Let's do 1 more set. Inhale, right leg rises back and up. Exhale, release. Left leg rises back and up. Exhale, release. Push your chest back. Hold it here. From here, go ahead and see if you can release your elbows down to the ground. Find your dolphin dog. Push your chest back. You can bend the knees if you need to. Breathe here. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, walk your feet back. Find your forearm plank position, shoulders over the elbows, arms are parallel, reaching with the fingertips towards the top of the mat. Find your forearm plank. Front side of the body is super active. Breathe here, neck is relaxed. For 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring your knees down. Send yourself back into child's pose for a moment. Take a full breath in here. Coming up into a seat for just a moment here. Now, if headstand is part of your practice, please join me. If headstand is not something that you feel comfortable with, or that is a part of your regular routine, go ahead and skip headstand and go ahead instead and practice dolphin dog. All right, so we're going to go into dolphin dog together, and it's your choice from there to continue into headstand or just to stay in dolphin dog and work on strengthening your shoulders in preparation to eventually go upside down one day. All right, please be careful, listen to your body, and just be true to yourself. To prepare, we're going to go ahead and bring the forearms down towards the ground, holding the outside edges of your elbows with your opposite hands. And then from here, release the forearms, and you can interlace your hands. Pinky fingers are next to each other. And tuck your toes under and come up into your dolphin dog. So now, this is really a great place to practice shoulder strength. All you have to do is really press your forearms firmly into the mat. Maybe walk your feet a little bit forward. You can bend the knees and then push the chest back so that you can really find your strength here, pushing out of your shoulders. Good. From here, go ahead. If you want to continue to come into a headstand with me, you're going to walk your feet all the way up closer so that your head naturally comes down in between your fingers. And then if you want to go into headstand, you're going to walk even further up with your toes and maybe just tuck your feet in so that your knees lift off, your feet lift off, and maybe this is where you're at. That's great. This is a really great way, great place to continue practicing your strength. Keep pushing into your forearms. There's barely any weight on your head. Now, if you want to extend your legs, slowly push one foot up into the air and then the other one. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep pushing into your forearms. Keep your legs strong. Keep the balls of the feet pushing up. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back into the chest and slowly extend your feet back and down. Sink onto your knees. If you're still in down dog, great job working on your strength. Lower down onto your knees as well here. Coming into child's pose. Take your arms back alongside your body with the tops of your hands onto the mat so that you can completely relax and release your shoulders here. Take another full inhale. Exhale out. Now when you're ready, come all the way up into a seat. Good job. From here, we're going to come to sit on our bum, extending the legs straight forward. Keep the left leg extended forward already, and then pull the right heel in, coming into Janu Sirsasana here, head to knee pose. Push the ball of that left foot forward and out, and then see if you can inhale, reach your arms up, and align your body exactly in the same line as your extended leg. With an exhale, in a long back, we're going to lean forward. Keep the arms reaching up. This is still the strengthening part of this practice or of this pose. So keep the ball of that left foot pushing, keep your fingertips reaching, and keep your spine as straight as possible. One more inhale here. And now as we exhale, begin to round your spine. Allow your hands to either relax on the mat or grab your shin or your calf or maybe your ankle, and then see if you can lower with your forehead down towards that extended left leg. Take a full breath in here wherever you are. Exhale out. Inhale again. Exhale. Coming all the way up into our seat again. From here, place the sole of that right foot down to the ground. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And with an exhale, hook your elbow around to the outside of that right leg. And take your left hand behind you for a seated twist here. Pushing again through the ball of that left foot. Keep the length in that left leg. And then working on lengthening your spine with an inhale. Exhale, finding your twist. Maybe even gazing over your right shoulder behind you. One more breath in here. Exhale out. Inhale, coming back through center. Switching sides, extend that right leg out long. And bring your left sole of the foot to the inside of the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Push through the ball of that foot. Arms reach up overhead. And with an exhale, hinging from your hips, tilt forward. Keep your arms lifted. Keep pushing through the ball of that foot. Find the length out of your lower back here. Shoulders relaxed. Take another breath in. Exhale out. Inhale again. And with an exhale now, allow your upper spine to round. Rest your hands again along that right leg. Find your forward fold here, really allowing now the head to become heavy. Breathing here. Keep pushing gently through the ball of that right foot. And inhale, slowly coming all the way up again. Set the sole of that left foot down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Hook your elbow around the outside of that left knee, and then your fingertips come around to the back, your left fingertips. Sit up nice and tall here, breathe in. Right leg is still engaged. Exhale, twist. Inhale, big breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bring everything back to center. And then from here, go ahead and prepare to come into Shavasana, releasing the soles or the heels to the outer edges of your mat in front of you. And then finding your supine position here, lying down on your mat, arms resting beside you, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Make yourself comfortable. And take the time here to allow yourself a few moments of rest and relaxation so that our body can soak up the beautiful benefits of this yoga practice. Almost like a rock that you throw into a lake, and then you're able to observe the ripples it makes on the water. It's kind of like how yoga works. The benefits last much longer after the practice is over than we think. Shavasana. Let your next inhale be deeper and longer than your previous one. Begin to wake up your fingertips and toes by moving them gently. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. Give yourself a good stretch. And then pull your knees into your chest. Hold the tops of your knees. Massage your lower back. Just rock a few times side to side. And then drop everything over to the right side. Come to lie on your right. Keep your eyes closed. And with an inhale and your eyes closed, if you feel comfortable, come all the way up into a seated position. Again, aligning your head over your heart, heart over the pelvis. Find that length through the spine. Take your palms together at your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you feel awesome and you're ready for the rest of your day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaste.